Hello there, internet dwellers. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're doing some more Discord submissions. It's my favorite video to do because you guys get to be involved and I get to see some new creators, some old creators, and just some good content in general. So yes, today we're going to be looking at 3 submissions from you guys. But before the video begins, if you're not subscribed, you should consider subscribing because this is the majority of my content. Spooky videos, analog horror, all that good stuff. I'm on a journey to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and any help with that is greatly appreciated. I'm also wanting to spread my wings a little bit in terms of what I do content wise, just so I've got like a variety of things to do rather than just the one genre of things, just so it's easier for me to upload things when maybe in one area of my kind of content there's not a lot going on. I can just do another. So I've created a new channel in my Discord which you can join down below to also send me scary video suggestions. But there's a new channel in there called Video Suggestions, and if you put in a video idea that you want me to do, you know, try not to laugh maybe, or watching a certain video or doing a certain thing, and it gets a certain amount of reactions from it, then I will definitely consider doing that idea. Obviously no NSFW stuff, guys. I know some of you are going to try and troll me on this. Join my Discord down below and suggest me some video ideas, and also submit me some scary videos, because if I watch the video that you suggest, I'll give you a shout out. Without further adu, guys, we're going to jump straight into this with the first video. The first video was suggested by Sol Goodman in my Discord and Kai. These were very close together, so I thought I'd bunk them both together. It's called David's in a Box FNAF VHS by Dear God 7. So we're starting off with a FNAF VHS. Let's go, baby. Okay, is this...
So, where do I begin?
Okay.
This is a daily checkup for Bonnie. Make sure everything works the way it should and that no parts come off for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Nobody wants his arm to fall off on stage. That would absolutely terrify the kids, traumatize them.
Traumatizing.
And I don't know why they want me to record it.
You know, this guy has that kind of old man mechanic. You know, a guy who's been doing engineering for most of his life. He just can't be bothered almost.
I don't know why, but here we are. Right, let's get down to the brass tacks and get this over and done with.
Okay.
Let me turn on the panel here.
Hey kids, I'm gonna rock your world.
Right.
Do I sense a birthday boy?
That just doesn't sound right.
Is that not...
Welcome all to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Don't be shy, join us for a bite.
He sounds alright.
Okay.
Please enjoy our one-of-a-kind pizza you can't find anywhere else.
Charming.
Yeah, it's very charming.
Next, I'm gonna test the... Oh, okay, this is supposed to happen. The animatronics have these infrared sensors. They can detect anything that emits heat. Hence the reason why Bonnie's looking at me right now.
Oh, is he? Oh.
I'm gonna slowly move back and forth.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, that's terrifying. It's like Isn't like the Mona Lisa meant to do that? Where no matter where you look from, I mean, she's always looking at you. But then surely that's the way anyway, because if I look at you like this and you go over there, because I'm looking at the camera, I'm always going to be looking at you. It's not like you have a 3D TV in which you can move around me and I'm just looking straight forward and I'm just following you like this. You know what I mean? That was a stupid thing to say, Ryan.
Next, we're gonna test the music ditties.
This
doesn't involve any movement from the animatronic, so we should only hear audio.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
That's terrifying. You know, that looks like every anime character before they go insane, doesn't it? Look at that. Jesus. Give Bonnie that guitar solo, come on.
I swear to God, it felt like a hand just made contact with my shoulder. I'm supposed to be the only one here right now.
Oh, God. Oh, here we go. Okay. Interesting.
Hey, if there's someone here, knock it off.
Knock it off, guys.
You're trespassing. You can go to jail for that.
All right, I'll say the one thing that needs work a lot is funnily enough, a lot of VHS creators are kind of have the same problem that I've noticed. Anyway, without sounding like an elitist prick, okay, I just want to give out some criticism, some constructive criticism. A bit more sound design with, like, you know, the sound of the building, like maybe ventilation and just footsteps, but not too over the top where it's like it takes you out of the immersion, because it's obviously a VHS camera. It's going to be kind of crunched down, the sound is. I find that when there's good visuals and not really good, like, you can basically have a good horror with just sounds alone. Visuals are a completely different thing, I think. You can have just visuals making it look good, but it's got to be very specific and very uncanny and very kind of unnerving. But with good sound design, I think anyone can make anything good, like, horror-wise. So that's the only thing I'll say so far. I think the rest is brilliant, though. Do you know what I mean?
I suggest leaving right now. Nobody else is supposed to be at the pizzeria at this time.
Like, the voice and the
Unless you're a
reverb
ghost.
is fine, but there should be, like, other things going on here, you know what I mean?
Just about to leave too.
My God. Anyway,
So, that's Bunny's checkup.
there we go. Yeah, there'd be a
My
little
only
bit more,
complaint
though.
is getting that song player fixed. I don't know what that was. That was creepy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a child screaming. Yeah, I feel like it would be a lot more kind of reverberate. I don't know. I need to shut up and take away from. It just adds, like, I'm not just a reactor, guys. I like to give some criticism. Like, I used to do creepypasta readings. If you're interested, okay, go check out Creep Source. And because I basically told stories from, like, No Sleep, like subreddits like No Sleep, and I'd kind of add immersion to the story. So it's not just me reading the story, it's me kind of acting the story out with sound effects and stuff. I highly recommend checking that out. I wouldn't say it's the best of the best, but I try and bring the immersion into those videos. So go check them out if you wish, guys. It's called Creep Source. There's 2 different channels. Each are fine, but you'll know it's me.
What the?
What the hell is...
I literally just.
Oh!
What happened to you?
What is that? Okay, yeah. I mean, visually, that was very disturbing. Oh, that made me feel weird. Ugh.
Open! Open!
Michael! Whew, I didn't like that one bit. That was
He
horrible.
was only doing his job, right? That poor old man had no idea. You want to know what happened that fateful night?
What?
He was taken and ripped apart.
And we're talking about...
His scalp, his eyes, his jaw, all torn off by force.
This is Happy Tree Friend's voice.
You know what I find really funny?
What? That's not funny at all. That's terrifying. Oh right, I thought he had a gun on him. Yeah, visually this is insane. This is really good.
Why you just trying to kill me? They're alive! The animatronics are alive!
Yeah, they
I
are.
just saw my life flash before me!
He's so angry. Is he driving now or
I
what?
quit. And I've never been so sure in my life before.
Yeah, I mean, I probably
You
would.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Quit!
Okay, man, calm down. Jack Remmings. David Halter. What the hell is that? So was that, I'm guessing that was the thing that was inside Bonnie, Toy Bonnie. Oh, who's this? Let's have a look. Hello there, internet dwellers. Welcome back to another video. Oh, that's good, man. Well, there we go, guys. That was, dear God, that was really good. Like I said, the visuals were fantastic, especially with the way the eyelashes were like that. And like the, I don't know, it was like is it called trypophobia with the small holes? It's just seeing those, I don't know how to explain how that made me feel, but it was horrible. And I think that was really good. Visually very good, but if you added more sound design, immersive sound design into it, it would be fantastic. Like, it already is, but it would be perfect. Every creator that we watched today will be linked down below in the order that I watched them, so please check them out. Check the video out afterwards, or maybe play it at the same time, just in a muted tab, because I really want to give these creators some watch time and, you know, boost them more. But yeah, we're going to move on. This next one was submitted by JimBen088 in my Discord. Now, this one was actually submitted quite a few times, I believe, but I never really got to check it out. It's called The Griffin Godzilla Found Footage by Lost Utopia Films, and it's about Godzilla and the Griffin, and I don't know, I'm not literate on my Godzilla lore, but we're going to find out about it now, so here we go. UNGCC, United Nations Godzilla. Warning, the following has been edited for context and viewing pleasure. The Griffin, New York, USA, 94, includes subjects 01, 16, and 25.
Subject 25, classified by scientists as the Griffin, originated from a meteor that landed in Utah in November of 1994.
Okay.
Although the meteor was recovered, an alien organism escaped and went undiscovered for 3 days as it traveled to feed on animals in the form of a bat-like colony.
Brilliant.
In Kentucky, the colony settled in a forest where it's believed they formed into one singular mass. The Griffin, which slowly started to take on a definitive form, made its way toward New York.
Uh-oh. It's always New York.
Not long after, another predator began making its way to the same location that early readings first thought was Godzilla.
Okay. But it wasn't? What was that? So they just battled it out. It's like that game Rampage. Remember Rampage, guys? That was super dope. Jesus! Oh! Holy shit, this is like... Those models are insane. Ah, dang! Seriously, look. Oh, good God! From the top rope. Look at that. Like it's nothing. Oh, God, I would shit. I would shit hard. Oh, okay, that was Godzilla's freaking nuclear laser thing. Doesn't he have an atomic, like... Holy shit!
Incredible view here.
Incredible view. I would not like to be a helicopter. Oh my God, this is insane. Bro, what are you doing on top of the buildings? Get off. Run. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my God. Well, damn. Look at the size of this thing. It's an Eldritch being right here. Is this... Am I not... There we go. Oh, tail whip. Damn. It's like Smash Bros, but with like freaking Eldritch deities. Just an average day in New York, this is, guys. Hey, I'm walking here. Holy shit. Bro, that's gonna cause a freaking atomic bomb. My God. Well, Oppenheimer isn't the only thing that's become death. Look at that man go! And I don't mean mango. They're good friends now, they're just chilling. What the... Oh, so hang on. Godzilla and another thing teamed up against the Griffin. Evacuation success, city destruction 34%. Subjects captured 1. Casualties 435,000 estimated. My God! Just an average day in New York, apparently. Created by Terrell Christie, Griffin and Godzilla. Okay. Was I right there? This video is non-profit. All rights to Godzilla belong to their respective owners. That was really cool. Project Monster. No, I've never really watched Godzilla, guys. I remember watching King Kong. That had nothing to do with this video. That was super good. That was really, really good. Go and subscribe to Lost Utopia Films, guys. That was really freaking cool. I'm glad you guys suggested that one. This is the thing. I love being introduced to these creators that just deserve more. I mean, it's got 406,000 views, which is a lot of views, but still, like, that level of creativity and just skill deserves a lot more attention, for sure. We're going to move on to the last video now, guys. This is The Real Rupo Creature. This was suggested to me by Prime on my Discord, and it's by Fornomaly. Now, Fornomaly, I don't know, they are like this thing that can just churn out ideas. They're like a machine, because every time I look at their channel, it's a new kind of subject, a new story, a new horror or something like that, and it's really well done. The Real in itself it's a super confusing concept. I remember trying to wrap my head around it. From what I remember, the Real is like another dimension that opens up when trauma happens in a certain way, and where you could see like a mannequin, for example, another person who's maybe, I don't know if it's a perspective thing, but they can look at it and see something else. And there was a load of like tests on subjects to be in these chambers with what was considered reals, like weird things like cubes, bags, chairs, mannequins, and they would test to see what would happen after a certain amount of time after telling them to do stuff. And some people melted into puddles. It's a super confusing concept, and I suggest you guys go and watch the entire series, but this is going to be the one that we end on just to confuse the hell out of you guys. So be sure to go subscribe, like the video. The description says, a new entity in the study of the Real was investigated between 1994 and 1995 in the state of Texas. An audio from the Real was captured for the first time. Right. Now, do I need... Okay, it's auto-generated. What are these? Are these real locations? Oh, damn, okay. The Rupo Creature, 1995. By Science Security.
The head of the Department of Anomalous Reality Investigation Cases, Dr. Alexander Simard, presents a new reality anomaly that could potentially constitute another instance of the Real.
The Nightmare.
This study commenced
KSI?
with isolated reports in the state of Texas from child psychologists who, as is customary, find themselves dealing with cases of night terrors, phobias, school
Okay, hang on. I need to pay attention to this because it's such a confusing concept. The study commenced with isolated reports in the state of Texas from child psychologists who, as is customary, find themselves dealing with cases of night terrors, phobias, school adaptation,
among others. In the realm of psychology, imaginary friends are regarded as a wholly normal phase in the development of a child's psyche.
Yeah.
In fact, it is even beneficial for fostering creativity that children invent beings in their imagination.
Okay, but some of these aren't imaginary?
Drawings they create of these unreal entities are sometimes vague, but at other times, exceedingly realistic.
Okay. Ainsley Prescott, age 30. That's not a child. Oh, never mind. Provides insight into the behavior of her 6-year-old daughter Delphine and shares one of the drawings Delphine made. Delphine's a nice name. I think it's like a Greek... It's like a Greek name, right? Delphine. She's always running around in the yard. She says her imaginary friend, Samui, is as tall as she is, and that she loves the teddy bears, Ainsley explains. Yeah, boy. Sometimes I catch her talking to herself in the backyard, near a large dollhouse we gifted her. She mentions that... Jesus. She mentions that she always has something to talk about with Samui. I'm guessing that's how you say the name. Samui? Samu? The psychologist assured me there's nothing wrong with it, that she'll outgrow it with time. Included are drawings made by Delphine featuring her imaginary friend, Samui. To the left, Samui. To the right, Delphine. That looks like a normal kind of child.
Throughout the year 1994, numerous psychologists, neurologists, and psychiatrists across Texas began to receive a significant influx of patients all of whom were children,
Okay.
reporting incidents of uncontrollable crying at night,
Oh dear.
stories of monsters seemingly attacking them in their sleep,
Uh-oh.
sleep paralysis,
Oh dear.
as well as bizarre descriptions of some of their imaginary friends.
Such as?
Initially, these cases didn't cause much alarm until they started dramatically multiplying throughout the entire state,
Oh, okay.
exhibiting
That's what those
certain
red dots were.
commonalities that, according to the scientific perspective, were entirely inexplicable.
Hmm.
Between February and November of 1994, only 15 cases with similar or identical characteristics regarding the description of a particular imaginary friend had been recorded. However, it was only between
Jesus.
December 1994
Santa Claus.
and January 1995 that the number surged to 439.
Wow, that's crazy. Descriptions of the imaginary friend. SE, 7 years old. It's really big, kind of dark, and it looks out the window every night. Dad says it's just the trash bags. Oh, it ain't the trash bags, honey. KR, 6 years old. Mom and Dad never see it. It scares me a lot. When they take out the garbage.
That's my character. I'm the trash man.
HT, 8 years old. I saw it last night and the night last week. I think it wants to tell me something because it always peeks through the window. RA, 7 years old. It has big red eyes. Sometimes my room turns red. The light is different. Interesting. What is this thing? Is it the same?
The descriptions from the 439 children during the 2 months of sudden increase had the following commonalities.
Okay.
A tall, dark-colored entity. Texture resembling a garbage bag.
Ugh.
Bright, red eyes. Lacking hands. Emitting a terrifying and highly unusual noise.
Ugh.
Desperately attempting to enter through windows. None of the parents had seen it. Appears to be named Rupo.
Rupo? What? All of them says they're called
Some
Rupo?
parents took photographs of what the children were pointing to on certain nights as the presence of Rupo. However,
The trash
these
man.
turned out to be nothing more than garbage bags in the backyards of the houses.
Reminds me of one of Trevor Henderson's creatures. I remember watching the Mayfair Watchers Society, I think it's called. I've mentioned this multiple times because it's super good. It's on Spotify. And one of the creatures was like, it was like a trash bag entity that just kind of, it was super, I definitely recommend it. It's hard to explain. The examinations from the Fort Worth
In April 1995,
Neuroimaging
the Fort Worth
Center.
Neuroimaging Center made the decision
Fort
to select
Worth.
a group of children for examination using the modern functional magnetic resonance imaging procedure,
MRI.
along with magnetoencephalography and single photon emission.
That looks like a freaking
computed
tumble dryer. They're putting your kids in a tumble dryer. We're gonna. This is the Schmeg machine. That's a washing machine. Get inside. Get in. We'll clear you right up.
The findings resulting from the medical analyses conducted on the children presented an alarming and enigmatic panorama, challenging any conventional explanation. A disconcerting pattern emerged, appearing to impact the occipital lobe and adjacent brain regions, leading to a notably heightened general cerebral activity, surpassing even the levels associated with epileptic episodes. Moreover, anomalies in the form of pointed structures localized within the cranial cavity were identified.
Okay.
Of particular significance is the fact that, in a surprising turn of events, all the children involved in the study maintained a state of vitality. This
Huge
phenomenon
tumor
posed
masses.
an unparalleled enigma within medical practice, as the results seemed to suggest conditions that significantly defied known parameters of life sustenance.
Okay.
These observations challenged the very foundations of organic
What,
viability
there's something living in the head?
and presented a formidable hurdle to contemporary scientific comprehension.
Okay. Hang on, is it going to say? The hallucinative brain activity when Rupo is remembered is dangerously higher than a normal state of activity. Hallucination spect, non-hallucination spect. I don't know what this means. This is too sciencey for me. Capturing Rupo. Oh god.
Following the results
It's like
of the
freaking, what's his name? Castro.
examination,
The Americans trying
the
to get
Department
Castro.
of Anomalous Reality Investigation Cases took action and placed 3 houses in San Antonio,
Oh, wow.
2 in Fort Worth, and 5 in Houston under strict control.
Okay.
Various investigative groups stayed in each of these houses for a month, hoping to find analog or digital evidence and means to capture any record of this entity. On several occasions, the presence of the children was requested during the initiation of recordings from the window.
That's terrifying for the kids. Scientists prepared the interiors of the houses, equipping them with cameras and sensors. Various science scenarios were experimented with, involving both video and audio, with the presence of people or the house empty.
The outcomes were nothing short of astonishing.
These photographs were taken between August and September of 1995. Man, there it is, the trash man. Despite the climatic conditions of the area, when a camera was pointed outside, the temperature dropped drastically. Additionally, a large amount of dew droplets fogged both the windows and the camera lens inside the house.
Despite photographic documentation, capturing the creature proved impossible. In fact, it was only visible through cameras, unlike the children who saw it with their own eyes.
Okay.
Nonetheless,
and the only reason they can see it is because they've got something in the brain that makes them see it. And that's where the real comes in. The real is a thing that can be seen when, I guess, you have this thing in your brain is affected in a certain way, whether that be trauma or not. Maybe trauma opens up the possibility of this thing coming into your brain and making you see these things that aren't real to other people but are real to you. Nonetheless, a highly significant piece of evidence for the investigation was the acquisition of an astounding phonographic recording of the noise.
A highly significant piece of evidence for the investigation was the acquisition of an astounding phonographic recording of the noise emitted by Rupo.
Okay. What was the noise? The following recording was made in a house in San Antonio on September 5th, 1995. Jesus.
This noise was
trying to make a
confirmed
beat
by the children after hearing it from the computer. After the photographic and phonographic records, the Rupo creature was not seen again.
Damn. That's insane.
And the minors who exhibited cerebral alterations were permanently placed under medical supervision of the department led by Dr. Alexander Simard, awaiting their evolution.
Damn. Well, that was... I mean, it's kind of making a little bit more sense now. It's very confusing when you first figure it out, but I'm guessing, yeah, the real is a kind of dimension that exists when you have this thing going on with your brain, maybe. Or maybe it's the trauma. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the trauma in the head, right, that makes you see these things. And when you see these things, it does something to the brain, which causes, like, almost like tumor-like things. I'm not sure what actually happened to the patients after that, but it'll be interesting to know. But there we go, guys. That was the last video, the real Rupo creature for Anomaly. That was really good. I look forward to seeing more of the real, even though it super confuses me. It's quite a challenge to try and understand what the hell is going on. But, you know, a lot of you guys are very clever, so maybe you can give me your opinion on what it is, or maybe maybe you understand it better than me. You can explain it clearer to me. I'm a dumb old man, okay? I'm 30 this year. I'm bloody old. With that though, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Be sure to like and subscribe to all the creators that have been listed in this video. Very good. I really want to give back to the creators because they've helped me become this channel that I am. Obviously, I'm not huge, but it's still something, and I'm highly grateful for that, and I want to give back. So go like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed my reaction, why not leave a like, rate, and subscribe. I hope you did enjoy, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.